Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Never honors our apostles, who are others to do well. Blessings and salutations to you, better judge by teaching and bearing truth sincerity. That's right, I'm up in the grassy camp, and just gonna get straight to it, man. Yeah, I just was watching this video that I put up in post production. But what you see what's going on is the interior of the fruit, and I came across an avocado that did that. you know, um, and it didn't do it to that extreme, or else or really I didn't test it to that. But I'm like, man, these joints feel kind of rubbery. I thought it wasn't done all the way. You know, um, but at the end of the day, this is not far fetched, man. Considering everything is lab grown and things like that, seedless. You know, people have traded convenience for you know real stuff. Okay, for lack of better words, I hate to say real stuff. But, they've traded convenience for GMO foods, man. Okay? You don't know what kind of nutrients in there. You don't know what kind of side effects or anything, man. You're just taking it. And I was just watching the video how they were saying how kiwi can help out your DNA and everything. So how much more a GMO foods, if that's true, that it can affect your DNA. All right? Uh, which it leads to a lot of BS and a lot of craziness and health problems, man. People are the most unhealthiest they have ever been. But let's get to it. Let's support it with a precept and closing on out. Ain't nothing too much I'm doing right now. Just pressed for time. So Second Ezra 16 and 19. I started at 19, but the point is in 21. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment." You know, and when you go to that word amendment, that word amendment, betterment, improvement, correction, reformation, rectification, improvement. Okay, include correction, error, or error in a legal process, alteration or of a writ or bill to remove its faults. Okay, so these famines, these plagues, these pestilences, famines of famine, you got plagues, diseases, pox, monkey pox, you know, the crown flu, you know, H1N1, whatever, all this stuff, even though, it's on the spirit of the devil to push a lot of this, is all through the spirit of the Most High that allows it, okay? Because again, he got left-hand spirits and right-hand spirits, and he's allowing the left-hand spirit to push out all these pestilence and plagues, misinformations, bad foods, you know, bad science breakdowns, you know, like scientists studies have shown through scientists that pork lowers cholesterol. No, it doesn't. Okay, these hospitals, they want to maintain cancer. They want to maintain heart disease. Okay, they don't want to get rid of it because once you get rid of it, you don't need them anymore. Everybody knows that, but everybody continues to believe in the foolishness that's being pushed by these companies. All right, all you gotta do is follow the bread. I guarantee you, a big pharma company has a relationship with the food industry, you know. And I was in a CNA class like some years back, and even the CNA lady the instructor was telling us how, the abbreviations, how much power big pharma has with the medical industry. You know, that's the people that make the Tylenol, the people that make Tranzapine or whatever, Tramadol, uh, um, what's that new stuff that's messing people up? You know, fentanyl, all that. You know, they're making these drugs. You know, these aren't doctors. These are companies that make the drugs. Where you know, doctors have to be associated in some type of form or fashion. But it ain't nothing for a Bill Gates or a billionaire. If I was a billionaire, I'd say, hey, I want to make a medicine. Just hire doctors. It don't mean that you know that's a doctor-based place, right? So the point is that you got these big pharma companies. They had so much pull that the abbreviations that are used for like Tylenol, 'cause Tylenol is even that is a shortened word. It's a longer word than that, you know, uh, different words like that. But you had abbreviations that were used by doctors to sign off on prescriptions. And some of the abbreviations in the medical field, the abbreviations are regulated. You can't use what's best for you. You have to use um, what TRT. Somebody's about to die. You got to put TRT. You know what I'm saying? You have to put very specific, you know, abbreviations for certain situations in the medical field. And when you're talking about doctors, you know, and prescriptions, they were putting, you know, they were following their code, of course. And so the ones that were longer or more inconvenient to write out, they stopped prescribing that. Okay. And so what happened was Big Pharma found out why, and they told the medical field to change their abbreviations to make it easier for doctors. That's a lot of pull. Okay. That's a lot of pull you have, you know, that's just like a food company telling, you know, the CDC to, hey, take this, you know, don't regulate packaging because we're losing money by y'all saying 100% meat. So just put this or don't put this stamp on it, and then CDC will say it says okay. Because why? All of them are getting paid, all of them are in cahoots, you know. It's all about capitalism, all about that capital, which is the money, all right, and the resources, okay? But getting back to what I was getting to is that these, you know, we're at the point that, you know, these fruits, you know, and foods are being scientified or science-ified or whatever you want to call it. It's been lab grown, all right? And that leads me to this precept I wanted to get in Second Ezra, okay? Which I was reading, so like I was actually reading that. So back in Second Ezra it says, was it 16 and 20? It says, but for all those things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be mindful of the scourges. Okay? Because this is what I was saying and referencing that people be going through all this and hearing all this. They know about the medical, they know about fake foods, they know about this, they're complaining about the government, but they still eat the shit. They still continue in the direction of Babylon. Right? And it says, 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And when you go into that word cheap goes back to low in price, right? That's what, you know, you immediately think in the etymology. It says that may be bought at small cost. And it goes, and then it goes into Old English, non-cheap or cheap. It says traffic a purchase, to trade, buy and sell. Probably from early Germanic borrowing, petty tradesman, huckster, peddler. Okay, compare from the same borrowing to buy to traffic. So pretty much in abundance. You know what I'm saying? Traffic is business. You know, to go back and forth, let's look at that word traffic. That word traffic goes back to trade, commerce, carry on, trade, you know, to rub, you know, people and vehicles, distribution. So pretty much you can get a pineapple all fucking day. You get a pineapple as many time pineapple in any type of weather or season, you can get a pineapple. That's victuals being so good cheap. Okay? When it's wintertime, you can get a seedless watermelon. That's victuals being so good cheap. It's still in traffic. It's still flowing and being put at your table. And guess what? That's gonna make you feel like, oh man, oh shit, I'm good. You know, I could just eat this. I could just do this. We still got watermelon. We still got this. We still got that. It ain't just the expense and the prices, because the prices is going up, right? It's the abundance. You know, you get the money, you got the stuff to get the stuff, you know, and everything's just circling how it's supposed to circle. So you think everything that is going on is okay, that is okay, like right, but it's not. All right, because you got seedless watermelon, seedless this, seedless that, lab grown. You can't have your own seeds. After a while, well, they stop you from planting. After a while, they're gonna stop you from having seeds. And what happens when the grocery stores just stop having food? You know, they're dealing with the livestock. Bill Gates is trying to move the livestock and move them to certain parts and things like that. You know, these people, again, they're trying to control everything: humans, food, resources. Total control. Okay, total control. Get it regulated. You know, so now we're at the point that people are eating GMO, Laffy Taffy-esque type of foods now, man. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, man. The wickedness of Esau, like the scriptures say, lay upon his bed. And when night is come, lay upon his bed to think about what he's going to do. And the day is come, he practices it, you know. And this is what's going on, you know. Hey, shalom.